All right, rowing technique. So we're gonna break this down into little bitty pieces. Initially, we're gonna start with the legs are locked, chest is up, back is flat, arms are extended. So this is no arms, no knees, this is simply a hip hinge. So a slight lean forward and then explosively open up. We're talking a very small angle change. Notice that my back stays flat, my shoulders don't round when I come forward, just the hip hinge. So we're gonna do 7 to 10 of those. Then we're gonna add in the arms. But because I don't have any legs working for me right now, I don't have that much power, that much momentum, so my arm bend is gonna be teeny. I'm gonna do hip, little arm, hip, little arm. Making sure that my legs are straight. When I do the hip extension, just like in the Olympic movements, I'm gonna really squeeze my butt super, super hard. So the next one is going to be a half slide with the knees, no hip extension, no arms. I'm coming in part way, and I'm pushing back. Notice how my back angle stays constant. After 7 to 10 of those, now we're gonna add the hip extension. The hip extension doesn't happen until my legs are completely extended. So slow motion, I'm pushing back, stable back angle, and then opening up a little bit. Come forward, legs, arms. Sorry, legs, hips. So whatever order we're pushing away, which would be legs first and then our back, we're going to go in the exact opposite order to come back, meaning back and then legs. 7 to 10 of those. Then we're adding the arms. So it's going to be a half slide of the legs, changing of our back angle, and a little teeny pull of the arms, because once again, we're still not creating that much power. So it's legs, back, arms. All right, next is a full slide of the legs. Back angle remains completely constant, pushing all the way out until the knees are extended. One thing I noticed that works really well, the same way when we do in an air squat, we actually get a little bit of a bounce out of the bottom. So it helps to compress yourself into the bottom of that movement with the rower so that your heels actually raise up. You're gonna get a bit of a bounce and it's gonna help bring you back before you actually put on the gas. You're not exploding out of the very bottom, you're actually rebounding, and then, just like in the Olympic lift, you have that power band. So now, we have full slide and just the back extension, or the hip extension. So we're gonna come all the way down, and then open the hip. Compressing in. I don't open my hip until my legs are completely extended. Now we're gonna put the whole thing together. We have a full slide of the legs, we have our hip extension, and then the arms come in, and the arms are gonna come right, or the handle is going to come right to the brow line or the base of the chest. Elbows are dropped down as if you're trying to elbow somebody behind you. We don't lean back until the legs are extended, and we don't bring our arms in until we have hip extension. After the handle comes into our body, the first thing to come back is going to be the arms, then the hips, then the legs. Coming back out, legs, back, arms, arms, back, legs. It helps me a lot when that handle makes it all the way to my body to think it burns, so that when it touches, I immediately push my arms back out again. Making sure when you're all the way down at the bottom of that slide that you're still keeping the chest up and shoulders back as opposed to hunching over.